Okay. Okay, fine. In yesterday's class, we have seen right how to commit our code right to the GitHub and how to use the Git commands we have seen, and we have started with the how to run using TestNG, right? How to run our scenarios, right? Feature files using TestNG. Right. Yesterday we are getting some issue. Right. We'll see. We'll see it. What are the steps we have done to integrate with the right? We'll see it again. Okay, fine. To integrate to run our feature files using the TestNG, right? We have added two dependencies. One is the Cucumber TestNG. One more is the normal TestNG dependency. Right. These two we have added Cucumber TestNG and then TestNG. Right. We'll close. Okay. Next thing, we'll just come to runner. Right. We have created TestNG runner file. Right. TestNG runner. Right. As it is, whatever previous runner we have, but what we have removed one is here run with Cucumber. Right. If we are whenever we are running with JUnit5, right, we are using this run with Cucumber. Just this one we have removed. That is the one thing we have done. Right. That is one thing we have removed. Then we have features is there, blue code is there. Whatever plugins we are using, same plugins. Right. If you don't require, we can comment it out. Right. Tags. Right. Currently, we'll comment it out. Tags. Okay. Right. We'll run with the minimal configuration. We'll con only features and enable only features and blue code. Right. Next thing we need to extend our class with abstract TestNG Cucumber test. This is the class right provided by Cucumber TestNG. Right. To integrate Cucumber with the TestNG, we need to extend our runner class with abstract TestNG Cucumber test. Right. Then this data provider we can override. Right. We can override and call the parent class again. Super means what we are calling again parent class method. Right. Currently, this is an optional. We don't require this one. Right. This is an optional. Right. This data provider, we can just create it. Right. These are the three things we have to done. First thing, we have to add the dependencies, Cucumber TestNG, and then create the runner file. Just remove that. Right. Remove this run with Cucumber. Remove it. We don't require. And extend our runner class with abstract TestNG Cucumber test. Right, fine. Then, okay, here we are running. What are the feature files currently we have? We have all these files. Just we will run only one feature file. All right, we will take a login.feature. Right, okay. We will take only login.feature. How many scenarios it has? It has one, two, three. Three scenarios it has. Right, we will add login.feature. Login.feature. Okay, then run as TestNG test. Run as TestNG test. Okay, just wait for it. Okay, we started execution. Right, how many scenarios we have? We have three scenarios. Right, if you open the TestNG right report, we can see right successful login with credentials, unsuccessful login with invalid, login with empty fields. Right, these are the three scenarios. It's running. Right. Only these are the configurations if you want to, right? Don't try to integrate Cucumber, right? Giant4 and TestNG in both the things in the same project, right? It will give some issues, right? Either use the Giant4 type of execution if you want to create the framework, just create either using JUnit4 or TestNG. Either one of it, right? Don't try to integrate both. Right, if you are getting issues, right, it's very difficult to resolve it. Right, just to practice separately both. Right, if you are confident, right, both, then you can integrate it. But usually we will not do both in same framework, right? Just we will do either one, any one of it only. Right, mostly we'll use TestNG so that it is very easy to run the test cases. Right, if you want to run the parallel, it's very easy in the TestNG, but at Cucumber it is a little bit difficult, right? That is. So if we want to run parallel, now currently we are running just a sequential execution. Right, we are executing in a sequential. Right, suppose I want to run in parallel. Right. What is the simple thing we can do here? For the data provider, we can provide a parallel. There is a parallel true. Parallel equal to true. Then what will happen? These scenarios, right? These three scenarios will execute in parallel. Right? What is the advantage if you execute parallel? It will reduce the time, execution time. That is the important in real time. Right? Within a very less time, we have to execute. Right? But how we will know whether these things are executing in parallel or not? Right? Just we have added a system.out.println. Right? We are unable to see whether these things are executing in parallel or not. Right, but how we will know? To make sure that what we will do, that I enter valid login. Okay, in the background, okay, just here we will add a driver creation. Okay, simple driver creation, web driver equal to that new prompt. But we need to add dependency, right? Otherwise, it will not recognize. And these classes are not recognized because we need to add that dependency. Right? Currently, I think, right, we did not added those Selenium dependency. Right, we can go to, let me open. Right, we can go to Maven repository. Right, we can search for the Selenium. Right, we can search for the Selenium. Okay. Click on the Selenium Java. Right, we can take the latest one, 4.34. 4.34. Okay, fine. Just add it. Okay, add and save it. It will download automatically. Right at the bottom, we can see. Right, if we click on it, right, it is downloaded. It will add to our Maven dependencies. Whatever jar file we will add dependency, we will add in the pom.xml file. It will download automatically. See, Selenium related all the dependencies are added. It will automatically add to our project. Now just come to right login steps. Import it. Okay, import it. Just create the driver. That's it. All right. We are not doing anything. We are just verifying whether it is running parallel or not. Right now, just try to execute test and test. Okay. If we see here, navigating to the login page, navigate. See, we can see that three browsers are open at a time. Right. Three browsers are opened at a time. That means these all the scenarios are executing in parallel. Right. All the scenarios are executing in parallel. Right. It's working as expected. right? We have to do, if you want to execute in parallel, just in the data provider, we can make it as a parallel true. So that what will happen? It will execute all the scenarios in the pair. Right. We can execute from TestNG file also, right? Because we are using a TestNG, right? We are extending our class with a abstract TestNG Cucumber. We can run from TestNG file also. Right. What we can do, we can create one TestNG file. Right. We can create one TestNG.xml file. Right. We can create it. Just we need to give the runner file. What is the runner file? TestNG runner. What is the path here? Package runners. Runners dot. Right. I think this everyone knows it. TestNG.xml file. Right. How to copy this if you don't have idea? Right. You can search in the Google, or right. You can take the help of ChatGPT also. Right. It will provide the sample. Right. Otherwise, you can search in the Google also. Right. TestNG XML sample file. We can get it easily. Let's see here we can copy source file and copy paste. Right. Just modify. Right. We have a class. What is the class? With the package name we have to give, right? What is the package name? Runners. How to get it? You can go to testng.runner. On top we will have a package. Package dot class name. Package dot class name. Right. Just if you right click or run as testng, so right, fine. It is started. All three, right? We have three scenarios. All three are running in here. Right. Like this, we can integrate TestNG and we can run in parallel. We can run in parallel. Right. Fine. We will see JUnit5. Right. Latest one is the JUnit5. How to run, right? Selenium. Right. Sorry. Cucumber feature files using JUnit5. So far, we have used the JUnit4 syntax. Right. By using JUnit5, how we can run it? Right. Okay, we'll create one more Maven project. How to create it? File. We can go to, okay, it's not showing. Other. Go to Maven and Maven project. Right. You can tick the checkbox. If you want to change the location, we can change the location. Or otherwise, ignore it. It will store in a default location. Right. Group ID we can create. Right. com.cucumber JUnit5. Okay. Artifact ID is the project name. Just I will give you Cucumber JUnit5 on. Right. Remaining we no need to touch it. Just click on. Okay. Fine. It will run. Now, first thing what we have to do, we have to add the dependencies. We have to add the dependencies. What are the dependencies we need to add? Okay. Sorry. We'll add the okay. Right, what are the dependencies? Cucumber Java latest version. Right. If you want to use the JUnit5, we can use the latest version of it. Right. We can also search in the what is the Cucumber Java. We for JUnit4 we have used 7.14. So we can search for the Cucumber. Right, Cucumber Java. What is the latest version? 7.27. Right, it is released one more version in this July only. Right, we can use either 6 or 7. 6 is working fine. I have tested. We'll see 7. If not working, we'll right. Suppose see, whenever you are using latest version, right? If it is not working, just right? Don't spend a lot of time on it. Just downgrade the version and see the which is the stable version. Right. Okay, Cucumber 27, 7.27.0. Cucumber Java. One is the Cucumber Java dependency. One is the Cucumber JUnit platform engine. Right. Cucumber JUnit platform engine 7.27.0. Then one more is JUnit platform suite. Right. JUnit. Right. If anyone require this project, just ping me your GitHub accounts. I will provide access to these two projects. Right. Okay, then JUnit platform suite. This JUnit platform suite. Right. Latest one is 6.0. One more is released. I think M2. Okay, M2. Then we don't require right a TestNG currently, right? We will comment it out. We'll run JUnit5, then we will see TestNG. Just comment it out. Right, Selenium Java also we don't require currently. Comment it. Right, currently we will see Cucumber Java, Cucumber JUnit platform engine, and JUnit platform suite. These three. Then just we will add plugin also, our compiler plugin. Okay, we'll add the compiler plugins. Okay, compiler. Close the build tag. Close it. Right, every tag should have a close tag. Right, otherwise we will get a compilation issues. Right, Surefire. We'll see. Currently we don't require this. We'll see. Comment it out. Just add the compiler plugin. That's it. Right, minimal dependencies we will add. Later we'll see how to add remaining. Cucumber generate 5 dependencies, and then one is the compiler. Okay, now come to right. What else we require? Some feature file. Right. Feature files just a copy existing one. Right. SRC test resources. We can create the one folder, a new folder features. Okay, we can copy our existing feature login feature. Login feature. Okay. Then runner file. Now important thing is runners. Under SRC test Java, we can create the package runners. Right, we'll see first of all what it will happen if we copy existing runner file JUnit4 runner file. Okay, what it is saying. See, it is unable to recognize the run with. Right, this run with because it is a JUnit1. Right, Cucumber options is unable to identify. Right, these are all unable to identify with the latest versions of the Cucumber. Okay, one is Cucumber Java, Cucumber JUnit platform, JUnit. Okay, fine. Right, actually for JUnit5, right, we have to configuration will be right, it will change like this. Right, just I will copy, I will explain. That existing JUnit4 will not work. That syntax will be total different here. Right, here syntax is we have to use @ right, this will come from JUnit, right, JUnit platform. Right, @ we have to add and include engines. What is the engine we are using? Cucumber. Right, we have to use this Cucumber engine. And then next one is from where we need to take the feature files. Right, from where we need to take the feature files. Here, select the class path resource. Select a class path resource. We have to give the our feature file path. What is the feature? Features / we have a login.feature. Right, what under SRC test resources, whatever the Right, package is that, just give that. Features slash, I want to run only this, so I am giving it. If you want to run all, just give the features. That's it. Right, next we have a configuration parameters. Right, configuration parameters. Right, if you want a glue code, next one is, right, first one is features. We have to tell where our features are. Right, next thing is where our step definition. For that, configuration parameter key. Right, inside a brackets, we have to give the key and value. We have to give the key and value. Right, we have to do the static import. Right, all these are static imports. Right, because right, these are all under this constant file. Right, all the these properties. Right, dry run property, right, features property, filter name property, filter tags property, group property. These are all the what JUnit4 have same things, but in different way. Constants they have created all. Right, we have to use those things. Configuration parameter key equal to glue property, glue underscore property name. Right. Then value equal to what is the value from where we have to tell from where it should take the step definition. Right. Cucumber. Right. We have to give this step definition. Right. We have to create step definition. Right. We'll create a step definition. New package. Cucumber JUnit5 step defs something step definitions. Right, copy these login steps. Right, we have copied that login steps. Right, just copy. Okay, remove it. We don't require all this thing. Okay, fine. Just a simple steps. Right, we don't require all those things. Right, then we have to give the path. What is the path here? Where is our step definitions? We have to give the package name. Right, this is the package on top. We will get it. Come to our runner file. Cucumber slash step defs. Right here we have given like a cucumber slash step definition. Here the path is what? Cucumber JUnit5 slash dot. Instead of dot, we have to give the slash because these are all folders, right? Cucumber JUnit5 slash step defs. Here our step definitions are there. Right. Next thing, remaining thing if you require, if you want a dry run property, execution underscore dry run property value. If you want to execute a dry run before running our, suppose I want to run now. All right, we have copied all the things, whether all the steps are implemented or not. We can keep it as a dry run as a true. Then just we can execute it whether it will verify whether all the steps are implemented or not. What will happen again? The wrapped class definition is likely caused by the version JUnit module not being properly aligned. Right, we have added the latest ones, right? Maybe we are getting just update the project. We'll see if it is working fine. That's it. That is fine. Otherwise, we have to downgrade our versions. There is a compatibility issue we are getting. Okay, what we will do? Just downgrade this version to M1 only. Right, we'll see. Save it. And then just right click, Maven, update project. Okay, again come to our runner file and run it. Okay, fine. But what is happened? Right, just dry run we ran, right? It is executing fine, right? See, version issue, right? We must be very careful whenever you are using a latest version, right? It may not work, right? We will confuse about it, right? We will spend a lot of time. Just right, just use the chat GPT. If you are find the solution, that's fine. Otherwise, just downgrade the version, right? Just downgrade the version, right? It will work. Okay, fine. Now we'll make it as a false, dry run false. Then one more is snippet, right? We know what is snippet. If you want to generate the missing steps, right? Steps, we want to generate the steps in a either camel case or underscore, right? Either camel case or underscore. Suppose what I will do, login steps is just will remove everything, right? We will freshly add those things. Okay, I don't have any steps. Just now come to runner file. That we'll see just a dry run. We'll make it as a dry run true. Camel case. Where is that? I think tags, just comment tags. Okay. It is generated. See in the left side, say failure trace. We can copy this trace. Right. We can copy. It is generated all the steps. Copy paste it. Right. Unnecessary steps. Just remove it. Right. We don't require these are all. Right. Just remove all these things. Okay. That's it. Right. It will generate whatever. See camel case. We kept camel case. So it will generate in a camel case. Right. Each word starting letter camel. Right. Method name should start with the small. Then each word starting letter should be kept. It will generate. If you want a underscore, we can give the underscore. Right. If you want a underscore, just to give the instead of camel case, we'll give the underscore. Right. That is. Then configuration. Right. This tags, if you want a tags, right. If you want to use the tags, filter tags by filter tags property name. Filter tags underscore property. Right. If you want more this one, right, we can go to, right, we can click on this package, right? What is IO Cucumber Jail Platform Engine constants, right? If you open control and click on this, we will see all the what are the Cucumber options available here, right? We can see it, all the Cucumber. Right, fine. Okay. Now just run it. What is the right? It is now we can run it. Make it as a dry run false. Right. Just don't forget it. Otherwise, it will not run our scenarios. We have to keep it as a dry run false. Still what happened? Still few more steps are missing. Okay, one is ran. One is okay. Click on this. Copy. Okay, whatever missing steps, just add it. Then try to run it again. Okay, still I think each scenario we have to click and copy those things. Paste. Okay, click on the each scenario and whichever failure scenario, just click on it. It will show the down failure trace. Just copy. Okay, now it will fine. I think. Okay, now it ran all the three scenarios. Fine. Right. This is the how we can run in JUnit5. Right. What are the steps we have done? We have created Maven project. Inside a form file, we have to add the latest Cucumber. right? 7.270. This is the latest one. Cucumber Java, Cucumber JUnit platform engine, and then JUnit platform suite. Add this one. It is working fine. But don't add the latest one. There is some issues are there. 6.0.0-M1 only. These three dependencies are enough. Then inside a plugin, alright, this is also optional, but if you want to write our project to recognize the 21, we should add this Maven compiler plugin. Right. These three. And then just after that, we have created a feature file and then step definition file and the runner. And the runner file, this is the important JUnit5, how we need to give the JUnit5 syntax. Right. These are the @ suite, include engines, Cucumber, select the class path. Right. These are the how to get the feature files and then glue code. Right. Plugins. Right. If you want to have a plugins, we can have it as a plugin. Right. Same thing only JUnit4, but right format will be different. Right. Writing they have modified with the different annotations they have given. Right. Previously we have a key value pairs. Now we have like this. Right, right. This is the how we can execute. I will commit this also to the Git. Right. Just give me provide your IDs so that I will provide access to these two repos so that you will just try your own first. Then if you are unable to do it, just copy paste it. Right. Don't download and execute it. You will not get anything. Right. First try your own. Follow the steps. Do it your own and analyze what is the issue. Right. If you are unable to understand, right, just take the help of ChatGPT or Google. Right. Analyze the issue, try to fix it so that right you will understand more. Right. What for what issue you are getting the issue, what is the solution. Right. You will easily resolve in future also in real time also. Right. If you copy paste, you will not get anything. Right. If you are facing issues, then see this project. What are the steps we have done? Same steps you have done or not? Check it if you are facing issues. Right, fine. This is the how we can execute using JUnit5. And then if you are integrate with the TestNG, same way. Right, same way we can integrate TestNG in the JUnit5 also. Right, same steps only. There is a what JUnit for whatever syntax will be same for right TestNG syntax will be same. There is no difference. Right, only JUnit wise it is difference, but TestNG wise same. Whatever we have learned, right? JUnit for same syntax only. Right, we have to add the TestNG dependencies and then create the runner file and extract the runner file with abstract. Right, TestNG abstract TestNG Cucumber test. Right, override this. This is an optional. If you want to run parallel, we require this. Right, everything will be same on. There is no difference in the TestNG way. Right, then just I will show you today. Right, nowadays everyone using right AI features on. Right, right. Then how to integrate right some of the AI. Right, if we have a right, we yesterday we have learned a GitHub, right? We how to create the GitHub account, how to right commit our code. Today we'll see AI feature like a how to right while writing the code, it will provide suggestions, or you want to write some piece of code, it will automatically write it right by using. What are the things we need to do? Right, we have a one thing called GitHub Copilot. Right, uh, what is GitHub Copilot? Right. It will review our code, right? It will generate the code or it will review the code. It will provide the suggestions, right? It will do all those things. This GitHub Copilot. I think don't have. Right, we will ask ChatGPT, right, if you want clear information, right? You'll get, what is GitHub Copilot and advantages. Okay. Yes. Let's see. GitHub Copilot is a AI-powered code completion suggestion tool developed by GitHub in collaboration with OpenAI. Right. OpenAI, ChatGPT, who integrate OpenAI. Right. GitHub people, they have collaboration with ChatGPT. They have developed a GitHub Copilot. It is like right, while writing the code, it will give the suggestions. Right, while writing the code, it will give the suggestions. Our existing code is there. You don't know what it is. Right, you want to analyze. Right, if you ask the GitHub Copilot, it will tell what is this piece of code. Right, if you ask, can you explain this piece of code? It will explain what is this piece of code. Everything. Right, it will fix the issues also. Right, if you want to modify your code more, right, advanced way, you want to use streams API. Some people will use streams. You don't know what is the logic, how it is executing. Right, it will tell us. Right, it will do, right, say developers by suggesting code snippets, completing the lines, block of code, generating the function, even writing documentation or test-based comments. Right, what is the advantage of it? It speeds up the coding. Right. If you want to write a suppose some logic, right, you have to sit and write logic and you have to debug it and working fine or not. You have at least it will take 2 to 3 hours. Right. It will generate within 5 to 10 minutes. It will generate. If you give the what is your requirement, it will automatically generate the code. Right. It will boost the productivity, improves the code quality. Right, assists with new languages and frameworks. Right, it will work with any framework and any language. It will also generate the documentation. Right, fine. There will be a see, limitations also there. Right, whatever code is provided by GitHub Copilot, 100% we cannot say that is the correct code. Right, it will provide the code, but we final decision is ours. Right, we have to think, execute it and test it whether working or not. If there is any changes, we can change on it. Don't write whatever blindly, whatever it is given code, don't copy. You can copy paste it, but you have to make sure it should work. Right, we cannot say to anyone, right? Suppose tomorrow is failing, I got it from GitHub Copilot, it has given wrong. We cannot say, right? We have it final, right? We have to think and fix it. Everything should be perfect, right? We should not depend on 100% on GitHub Copilot. Right, fine. How to integrate it? Right, how we can integrate with whether you are using IntelliJ or Eclipse or VS Code, right? Anything, any IDE, we can integrate this. How to integrate it? Right, first step is we have to install like TestNG plugin. How we have installed, same way we can go to Eclipse Marketplace. Okay, we can go to Eclipse Marketplace. That anyone has any question? Correct. This is depends on the project, right? When we get the project, right? Which one, right? You should know what are the features you require, right? Before writing the framework, right? What is the right? We cannot blindly start framework in any company, right? Suppose you want to develop some framework, we have to decide multiple tools. We have to decide with whether you have to go with the test engine, not test engine, Selenium or Playwright or Tosca. There are multiple tools, right? We right management will ask us first of all, right? Which tool you want to go with, right? Then we have to give why you are going. I will cross, right? Suppose you say you are you have idea on Selenium Java, right? You will say Selenium Java, I will automate it. Then they will cross question us, right? Why you want to go? There are a lot of tools are there. Why you want to choose it, right? You have to provide all the advantages of it, right? Compared to other tools, right? If you want to go with Cucumber with JUnit5, Cucumber with TestNG, That is the based on the features. We know the what are the features of it. Right, based on the features, which one is compatible to our project, then only we have to decide it. Right, we cannot, right, sometimes already projects are there, right, already implemented projects. Mostly they will go with the, right, some of the people will go with the TestNG, some people will go with the right, JUnit. That depends on the project only, right? If it is a scratch project, suppose you want to choose which one, right? We have to first of all analyze. If I go with the Cucumber with the JUnit, what are the features? Cucumber with the TestNG, what are the features? What is the disadvantages? Right, what are the disadvantages? Sometimes what will happen? Suppose there is an application, right? Based on the application also, we have to choose the technology. Sometimes Selenium will not support that web application what they have developed, developers. Right, maybe Playwright is best suit for that. Right, that will also depends on the project also. Right, application itself. All the right Selenium, we cannot automate by using Selenium all the web application. We cannot say. Sometimes Playwright will work more better or Cypress will work more better. Right, but mostly 80% now Selenium, Java is going. Right, but that depends on all the right. We can mostly right. I have seen with Cucumber with TestNG only. TestNG because we have a parallel execution support. In JUnit also we have, but a little bit difficult. That configuration was a little difficult. Right, TestNG integration, it's very easily we can execute in the parallel. That is the advantage of it. And also we have a in TestNG we have a lot of right. We can have a listeners, right? We can have a different annotations support, right? These are all. That's why mostly we'll go with the TestNG one. Right, fine. Then, right, how to integrate our project, right, in ID, right? I have a dedicated videos on it, right? Dedicated videos in my channel. How to integrate with IntelliJ, VS Code, Eclipse, all the tools I have. Then just this is the Eclipse. We have to go to help Eclipse Marketplace. We can search for GitHub Copilot. Right, it will come GitHub Copilot like this. Right, you can install. Right, you can click on the install. Right, I already installed. Right, you can click on just first one. Right, first. Right, already installed. Just click on it. If it asks for any checkboxes, click on the checkboxes and restart the Eclipse. Right, once it is installation done. Right, once installation is done, it will show on the bottom. Right, on the bottom, if you see, there is a GitHub Copilot icon is there, or on the top menu, right? Menu also we can have a GitHub Copilot features. Right, first, right, it will, I will, okay, sign out it. First thing, when installed, how it will be looks like this. Right, next thing is already you have created GitHub account, right? You should have a GitHub account, right? Then sign into your GitHub account, right? Sign into GitHub account. Here one code is showing, right? You copy this code, right? Copy code and open it. Right, you can copy the code and open it. Just we have to provide your GitHub account and password. Click on it. Just copy the code. I think I have a two-factor authentication. Maybe for your mobile, right? You will get second. Okay. If you have two-factor authentication, you will also get more secured. You will get the OTP. Just you need to enter. Okay. Once it is done, click on continue. Right now you have copied that code, right? Paste it. Right. First thing we copied in the first step this code. Right. Just paste that. Okay. Now authorize it. Click on the authorize GitHub Copilot plugin. Okay. Now come to our, right, you see you have successfully signed into signed in authorized GitHub Copilot access. Right, we have successfully. Right here, what we can do with this? Right, there is a chart. Right, if you want to chart it like a chart GPT. Right, but here what we can do? There is a we can do ask. There is a two options: ask or agent. And we have to keep ask only. If you keep agent, what will happen? It will provide the code and it will automatically update our code. It will update automatically to our code if you keep agent. Right, so agent we will keep ask only. Here it will provide a different models that we can use any model, but we are using the free versions, right? Maybe some of the models it will not work. Right, Chat GPT model, Gemini, Claude, Sonnet. These are the different models. That means each model will provide right suggestions only. But which one will provide suggestions? So you can write the same prompt. We can give to all the models. We can verify which one is a better way giving the answers. Right. These are all the models. Right. LLMs. We will call it as a large language models. Right. These are the different models. Each model will same way. It will behave same way, but some models will provide better suggestions. Some are with the less. Right. Mostly we will use the GPT-4. This one 4. Right. Suppose. Right. Here you can ask anything. It will. Right. Suppose add context. Suppose runner file. Like, okay. We can give the runner file and we can say, can you explain? Okay. Can you explain the runner file code? Suppose. Okay. Just will post. Okay, see, it will analyze the runner file and it will runner file is a configuration class for running Cucumber tests using JUnit5. Here is the breakdown of it, package description, and each and every line it will explain it. All right, it is the marks the class as a JUnit5 test suite. Include engine specifies that the Cucumber engine should be used to execute the test. Right, if you don't know anything here, right, just it will explain each and every line what is the purpose why we are using it. Right, we can add context any file. We can ask explain it. Right, it will explain. If any issues is there, right, we can also ask can you what is suppose the test case are not running. Right, we can add all the we can add multiple files. Right, we can add multiple files. Right, then we can ask what is the issue with our code. Issue with the code why it is not running. It will provide the suggestions why it is not running the test cases. Right, then what else we can do with Cucumber? Right, this chat GPT. Right, right, we can create a suppose just I will create a some sample class. Okay. Okay. Suppose I will create just a main method. Right. See, I will ask. Right. Suppose Fibonacci series. I want a Fibonacci series code. Right. Just press enter. Let's see. It is giving chat GPT. This is provided by GitHub Copilot, not the Eclipse. These suggestions are given by GitHub. Right. You can press a tab. Press the tab. You have to press the tab. That's it. Right. See, it provided code. Right. Similarly, any code. If you want a suppose I want a prime number. Right. Just type the comment here so that it will easily provide prime numbers. It by using this comment, right? It will suppose if it is not again just again space control enter. Right. It will provide. Right. It will suggest just press the tab. It will provide the code. Right. Whatever code you want. Right. Whatever code you want. Just write the comment. Okay. Suppose provide a code right to filter map right to filter. Suppose I have a hash map right to sort otherwise to sort hash map using val. Okay, using value. Right, key we know. Right, key very easy. Tree map, if you keep it, it will sort it. But if you want to sort by using value, right, suppose this is the map, right, it is providing some, right, we can keep it something. Right, then see, it will provide in a some code, right, it is a streams. Right, by using the streams and lambda expression, it is provided the code, right, how to sort by using. Right, it's very within a right minutes we can generate the any code. Right, here also, right, while running our runner files or step definition files also, right, here also just it will provide the suggestions while writing the code itself. Right, it will suppose while writing the next line of code, see it will provide, okay, you want it will automatically think, right, and provide, okay, after creating the driver, what is the step we want to do? Okay, we want to open the URL. Right, the next step maybe, right, maximize the browser. Right, see it will provide. If you don't want to, don't use it. Right, it will provide the suggestions. Right, don't press the tab. If you press the tab, it will generate this. Right, you don't want to just type it. You can type it. Right, so some of the right sometimes you will get irritation also. Right, it will provide automatically suggestions. Right, so right you have to type it. Otherwise, right, what will happen? It will generate automatically. Right, if you press the tab, it will generate automatically. Right, if you want to disable this, all right, I want to disable this GitHub Copilot suggestions. Right, just you can click on this right GitHub Copilot and turn off the completions. Right, you can click on turn off completions. Right, if you want to purchase it, we can upgrade it. GitHub Copilot Pro. You will get more features. All right, if you want to turn off it. That's it. Right, right. It will also generate the right sometimes right method documentation. Right, sometimes in real time, what we will do, we will create a methods. Right, and then suppose public void. Right, okay, print. Even okay. Okay, it will generate, see, automatically it will generate the code. Suppose I want to generate a, see, if you keep it cursor on top of it, it will show automatic, otherwise slash. It will see, it will provide the method documentation automatically. Right, there is a lot of advantages of it. Otherwise, right, we will to type this only, it will take 5 to 10 minutes. We will think, right, what to write here. Right, it will analyze the code, it will automatically generate the method description also automatically. Right, within a seconds. Right, that is the advantage of the GitHub Copilot. Right, that is how we can integrate with the right. Right, we can right if we have a permissions in the if we are working people, if you have permissions, you can integrate with your ID. Right, don't integrate your own. Right, sometimes it will get a issue if you if company don't have right your project don't have permissions to integrate. Right, we cannot use it. Right, if we have a permissions, if we are able to integrate it, that you can integrate it. Right, don't integrate your own. Okay, because in real time, what will happen? It will read entire. In real time, they will provide a licensed one. Right, they have to provide the licensed one. Right, not free one. Right, otherwise, what will happen? It will read entire code. In real time, what will happen? There is a security keys we will have in our code. Right, security keys, usernames, password. It will read entire thing. Right, we don't know what will happen. Right, it will read entire thing. So if we have a right licensed one only, just ask your managers or your team members. We have a permission to allow it. Then we have to install. We can use the licensed one. We will get more features. Right, suppose right here agent model is ask model means just it will provide the suggestions. Agent model is there. Right, what it will do. Right, suppose in agent mode. Right, suppose I am asking generate method to verify generate method to verify suppose given number is even or even number or odd. Okay. Just agent mode. Just we are giving, but okay. Just press the enter. Okay. See, it is editing the sample.java. See, it is updated our code. Right. If we go to sample.java, see, it is generated the code. So we must be very careful in the agent mode. It will update our code, right? All the code, right? If you know, we can keep or undo, right? We can verify it, changes what it has done, right? What it has done, right? We can keep it or undo. If you want to keep it, click on the OK. It will update our code. If you don't want, just click on the undo. I want to keep it, so it will generate this piece. Right? If you want to, if you ask this one update this code, it will update it. Right. So mostly we'll go with the ask mode so that it will provide the code. We will see, analyze it. If it is okay, we will copy paste it here. Right. In the agent mode, it will do automatically change our files. Okay. That is about the GitHub Copilot. Right. Fine. That is about today's class. Okay. Then we'll see. Mostly we have covered all the Cucumber topics. Right. We will see framework. Right. We will generate one framework, right? From tomorrow class, we'll wind up 1 or 2 classes. We'll wind up this. Okay. Okay. Thanks for joining. You have any questions? Anyone has?